Hello, everyone. So we're doing the tarot scopes, and we're working with the sign of Pisces, and I'm going to be using my Navigators of the Mystic Sea tarot. Navigators of the Mystic Sea tarot. It's a little surreal, this deck. My girlfriend gave it to me years ago. Feels right for the Pisces energy, I think. All right, let's take a look. So, of course, this is the month of Pisces, is it not? And not only is the sun in Pisces, but Jupiter's in Pisces and Neptune is in Pisces. Both are rulers of the sign of Pisces. So the rulers being the rulers of your sign being in two of the planets it's most powerful and makes for a potent combination. And it brings up all sorts of increase in Pisces energy, which can be compassion and healing, oneness, unity, merging, or it can also be, living in your own fantasy world. So, whereas you Pisces kind of know that already, like, you know what that's like, where that fantasy world is. And it's a nice retreat, but we can't stay there. We have to, and that process of moving out of that sort of fantasy world into the quote unquote real world, which is in part what we create it to be, is how we sort of bring that creative energy and that the sort of seed of spirit onto the physical plane. So, all right, let's see what's up for Pisces for the month of March 2022. 2022. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. This could be both prosperity. It could be that you have spent, a lot of time sort of preparing yourself to have saved up and worked wisely, and now you're able to sort of benefit from your careful planning, if that's the way it was. Or it could just be that you're thinking about that. You're thinking about how you can bring money or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be money. Money is simply a way, is a way to an end, so money is a flow of energy. And so you need to sort of go into that flow of energy. And Pisces actually can do that, because Pisces does understand flow. It's just maybe intention is where Pisces has a little bit of a problem with these things, because maybe you don't think about it because you're not necessarily driven for a thing, but it's more of a beingness when it comes to Pisces. But you can attract money into your life. You can attract riches or abundance, and not all abundance is money. Sometimes it's, more food, better crops, more love in your life, more things to take care of, more creative projects. But it has to do with bringing it into this life through the flow of the universe. Your challenge is your focus. Your challenge is that you have this great sort of power of manifestation, but because you don't have a dream, or you're not aspiring to something. That's why it really has to do with your need to aspire to something, or to have a guiding star, or to have a higher purpose. A guiding star is something beyond just, survival, but like aspirational. We have to aspire if we want to raise up or rise up. So you just have to find what it is that is guiding you. Is that connection to spirit? Is that connection to your chart? Maybe the star card deals with astrology. At the root of this is discontent. You're discontent. It's like you have everything you need, but you're still not happy. You're still not happy. In the past, we have you doing lots of things. Lots of things, lots of, what is that? Lots of balls in the air, right? But it's, and in part, it's like you want to be busy. It's like almost like a dream come true. So you're getting what it is that you want. In the sky, we have Dominion. This is the Two of Wands. Where are you in this picture, right? Where are you in this picture? Are you the person just lounging there in the foreground? Are you the guy with the wands, ready, the ruler, the one who has dominion, or are you the child? Are you the innocent child sitting at his feet, aspiring? The Two of Wands is an opportunity. It's an opportunity. It can be commercial. There can be a commercial opportunity, and it's a two, so it can involve somebody else. So there is perhaps somebody else where maybe you don't have to do it all yourself in some way. I don't know what that means. In the immediate future, we have the Magician. So here we are having this, talking about intention and talking about a need for focus. You are getting what you want, but are you really taking a leadership position? Are you sort of resting on your laurels? What's going on here? If you're discontent, what can you do? You just have to figure out what inspires you. The Magician is about focused intention. And you kind of have to figure out what's important, I guess. And on a certain level, the North Node is in Taurus, and we're all trying to figure out what's most important to us. Is it our family relationships? Is it our work? Is it our life? Is it our, what is it? What is it that you need? What is it that is most important? I think that consumerism is and greed for that matter, in general, because like we're consuming, they're consuming us, everybody's consuming, and nobody's noticing all the refuse that's coming from that consuming. How we have to be more at peace with being who we are, where we are, what we are, and being okay with ourselves, not having to like get stuff to feel better about ourselves, or feel better by feeling more superior to somebody else. Let's see how other people see this. Nine of Pentacles. So they see your potential. They know that if you just put your intention out there, have your goals, all that stuff, you're going to be a success. They would invest in you. They think that much of you. In the immediate, the domestic situation, we have the Death card. The Death card can be somebody passes, but it's most likely just change. Just change. Oh my God, just change. That's like, so things are changing, things are moving. you'll have an opportunity. Things need to be let go of, though, in the domestic situation. It could even be just cleaning out closets or getting rid of stuff that you've been, lugging around for 20 years. Do you really need that stuff? Maybe somebody else needs it. Maybe somebody, that old furniture from your mother or your aunt that you could, give, let go of, and maybe somebody like paints a beautiful, everybody's repainting furniture now. It's like a thing. Do you have furniture that you don't need? You can, donate or sell and make a little money, and then somebody else can, enjoy it. Yeah, it's about opening up to the flow. Opening up to the flow. So we do have some change and letting go in your domestic situation. Hopes and fears, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is happiness. Do you fear that? I think the only time we fear happiness is when we fear that if we get too happy, somebody's going to take it away. But happiness is an inside job, so people can't take you away. They can't take you away. You always have yourself. You always have yourself. The outcome, we have the King of Swords. This is an energy of somebody who's decisive, somebody who has good judgment. It can be like an authoritarian figure. Excuse me, I dropped a card. Sorry about that. Or it could be you. It could be you, like with your intention, your sword of power, going out into the world. Let's see if we can pick a major arcana in 3. Yeah, okay. All right, so we actually I'm going to do both 3 cards here. We have the 3 of Swords, which is sort of wounded. Your heart is wounded. We have the Moon card. The Moon card is your emotions, your feelings. It's a Pisces card, actually. So whatever loss here, that this could be part of the death that you're experiencing, is a broken heart. And a broken heart can come from, somebody that you trusted that you can't trust anymore. Or it could come from, just like a broken heart, you lose a pet, you lose a parent, you lose a, something like that. It could be that kind of broken heart. And it's very emotional. It brings a lot of emotions up, a lot of emotional ups and downs. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself, because there's things happening, things are going to happen, and you need to be gentle. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is refreshing. It's refilling the coffers here, refilling the coffers. So whatever losses, that might be associated with that death card, I'm assuming, or go through the process. On the other side, your cup will be filled. It's just part of the cycle of your life at this time. And you know how to do it, and you have the power to manifest. You just need to decide what's important. What is it that you really need? Is it things? Is it experiences? Is it relationships? Is it meaningful work? I mean, it could be many things. It doesn't just have to be one thing. But there's a feeling, the feeling that I get is that if you can focus on the thing that brings you the most joy, and spend your time doing that, that will bring in the energy of abundance to you. Being grateful for where you're at, looking around and saying, what can I truly be grateful for in my life? And in the gratitude, in that moment of gratitude, there's more space. There's more space. You see the 3 of Swords in in a reading, it can be a little bit disorienting because nobody, usually it means some sort of betrayal, somebody breaks your heart. Nobody really wants to go through that. That's a terrible thing. You know, sometimes it's, you know, you kind of feel it's going to happen and then it happens. And sometimes you're completely blindsided by it. So it's a hard thing to do, but the breaking of the heart is not it doesn't break it down, it breaks it open. And within that space, you can love more because you put less conditions on love. You don't have to do this and do that and do this and do that and do this and do that to be loved. You can just be love. All right, guys, have a great month. Like and subscribe. And I will see you again next month for the Taroscopes for the sign of Pisces for the month of April. Okay, guys, namaste. Love you all. Love you, little fishies.